Buckle up, guys. Today, we're heading to Kidderminster Police Station, ground zero of the viral AB arrest that stirred outrage online. Our filmer opens with calm precision, reminding us of the superintendent's public apology and laying out his reason for coming, to test whether lessons were learned. The tone is investigative but restrained, grounded in curiosity rather than confrontation. He's not here to provoke, he's here to observe, to document, to hold authority accountable. As the camera rolls, we feel the calm before the inevitable friction. The mention of implied right of access foreshadows the coming clash between policy and principle. It's the perfect setup for a story about accountability in public service, quiet, deliberate, and razor-sharp in intent.
Just filming. Just around the precinct. Is your body worn on?
Yeah, my body was on as well.
Okay, were you gonna...
Just to advise you,
Yeah.
so obviously the rear of the police station here is actually private. There's obviously personal vehicles in the back here. We've also got police vehicles. No issues you filming the police vehicles. Obviously, if you just avoid filming people's personal vehicles, please. All right.
Are they exempt from being filmed?
Say again?
Are they exempt from being filmed?
Because it's a private car park at the back of the police station.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
The implied right of access?
There's a sign just around the side there that it explains it's obviously only parking for police.
Okay. Did I ask you to identify?
Say again?
Could you identify yourself?
Yeah, well, my badge number is just there, PC2642. Like I said, I've got absolutely no issues, but like I said,
Thank you.
with these vehicles here, obviously they are personal vehicles, and this is obviously a private car park around the back of the police station. So I've got no issues with yourself if you obviously want to come and have a look at these vehicles. They're police vehicles. Or obviously round the front of the police station, that's all a sort of public area. Obviously round the back here is a private car park.
Do you want us to show you the signs, Redder, where it tells you about it's private round here?
Okay, but I can still be here.
Okay.
There's an implied right of access. I've just walked in. I haven't jumped any fences to get here.
No, but it does say that it's just for police.
Okay.
Police
Well, there's an
personnel.
implied right of access for me to be here.
Okay.
Can you identify yourself?
Yeah, collar number there.
So what is
What's-
it? What if I can't read?
21177.
And your name?
PC Greswell.
Based at...
This station, Kidderminster.
Okay. And anything else I can help you? Is your body worn on?
Yes, it is, yeah.
You need to let members of the...
The first encounter unfolds with quiet tension. Two officers approach, advising him not to film private vehicles in what they call a restricted car park. He listens, but challenges the premise, asking whether such a rule exists in law and asserting the public's implied right to walk freely. IDs are exchanged, cameras roll, and the air thickens with politeness, masking unease. The officers lean on respect, while he leans on rights, crafting a respectful standoff. It's a masterclass in how everyday interactions test the boundaries of lawful authority. The officers aren't hostile, but the undercurrent of control is clear. Every phrase measured, every word recorded. This is how transparency meets the machinery of order, one polite argument at a time.
What, am I not allowed to film private registrations?
We're just asking you not to film private vehicles.
Is
As you can imagine, okay. Obviously, a lot of people don't like police, and obviously
Why would people not like police?
Police vehicles do get targeted, personal vehicles.
Do they?
Okay? And obviously, this being a private car park, we're asking you obviously not to film private vehicles. We've got no issues with you filming police vehicles.
Okay, thank
Okay?
you for
So
the
obviously
guidance.
All these vehicles along here, no issue filming that. Obviously, going back there where the private vehicles are in the private car park.
Is that like a recommendation, or is that like...
I think this is a working police station.
Yeah.
Okay. We have a lot of vulnerable people that come to the police station.
Okay.
They could be victims of rape, domestic violence.
What's that got to do with the plates?
Well, you're filming the people that might come to the police station and not want to be identified
I know, but
as approaching the police.
They're not exempt from being filmed.
No, they're not. But you're potentially putting those at risk of further harm if someone else was to pick up on the videos that you quite openly post on YouTube.
So how would you know that?
If they was to pick up on that, maybe an abusive partner was to pick up that person had been to the police station, and that's why it's not really appropriate.
What's this got to do with YouTube?
There's nothing in law that says you can't film at the police station.
And that should be that.
But it's not really appropriate for that reason. You could be putting people at risk that want to come and tell us information about that they're being abused for some reason.
Are they going to enter through here, the rear entrance?
Possibly, yeah.
Okay.
If that's what they want to do because they're concerned about their identity being exposed.
Then
So
it's their
that's-
responsibility to preserve their identity.
Yeah, and they
Maybe
should be
wearing
able-
a face mask or something,
being
as you've done.
Being in this private area around the back of the police station, they would expect it to be reasonable for them to expect that this would be a private place where
Then
they
you
can,
should
they
put
can
like a
come-
gate up or something so members.
Here, the debate deepens. Police raise a moral point. Filming could endanger victims of abuse who visit the station, exposing them to further harm. The auditor pushes back with logic. Public space means public visibility, and privacy should be ensured by design, not censorship. He questions why proper signage or gates weren't installed earlier, highlighting the tension between sensitivity and legality. The discussion remains civil but intense, both sides confident in their ground. The officers appeal to emotion. He appeals to principle. It's a battle not of hostility, but of ideals, fought through measured conversation. The camera captures a living example of modern accountability, when law, morality, and perception collide in plain daylight.
What's that? That's what's that?
No, I'm
Inspector, is it?
It's the Chief Inspector.
Hello, mate. How are you? All right?
Yeah, very well, thanks.
Good, good.
Would you
Right.
mind identifying yourself?
If you wait, I was just about to do that.
Thanks.
Okay.
Ian Gibbs, is it?
Close, Brian Gibbs.
Hello,
Okay.
Brian.
I'm a Chief Inspector. I'm a member of the command team here at
Hello.
Kidderminster.
Yeah.
Okay. Can I ask your name?
No,
Okay. Any particular reason why you won't give me your name?
don't need to.
No.
Don't want to.
No, absolutely. Okay. You're actually in a restricted area.
Right.
Okay. This is authorised police personnel only to the rear of Kidderminster car park.
Right.
Okay. We are actually now just getting signage up due to previous incidents that have happened here.
All right.
Okay, so I'm going to ask you to come and have a conversation with me around the front,
On the
where
front.
there
Why?
is round the front of the police station.
There's an implied right of access here.
Say again.
There's an implied right of access here.
I've
This becomes a
removed-
public.
I've removed that implication.
You've revoked it, have you?
Yes, I have.
Okay.
Okay. Therefore, as a member of the command team, I'm asking you to come round to the front, where any reasonable member of the public would expect access. Okay. People don't just wander around operational car parks of police stations.
I know,
So if
but-
you want to come around the front, I'll have a chat with you around there then.
And if I don't?
Say again.
And if I don't?
I have removed that right of access for you to come around here.
Okay.
Okay, you are disrupting police activity.
No, I'm certainly not.
You've got 4 police officers
Yeah,
here.
at your own discretion, you're choosing to engage with me. I'm not
Okay.
doing anything here that's
I've got members of the public. I've got prisoners coming into custody.
Okay.
Okay. I've got to look after their protection.
Okay.
I've got to look after their identification. Okay. I need to look after their welfare. Okay. We've got police vehicles around here. We've got police activity going on in the backyards here.
Mm-hmm.
I can't allow you to remain here whilst that police activity goes on. Okay. So the fact I'm here talking to you
Mm-hmm.
means you're disrupting other stuff that I could be getting on with.
No, I'm not disrupting
Okay,
anything.
so I'm going to ask you if you can come and have a walk round to the front, and I will have a really decent conversation with you round the front, so I can let my colleagues get on with other policing activity. Okay,
And if I don't?
I'm being reasonable with you.
Okay, all right.
Okay, come on then. Let's go and have a chat round the front then.
Okay, so to avoid a situation where, was it Chief Inspector?
Chief Inspector, yes.
So to avoid a situation where the Chief Inspector would be forced to, put hands on me or otherwise eject me from the
Just want to
premises.
be very clear.
Yeah.
At no point have I said
I
I'll
know.
put hands on you. At no point have I said I will eject you.
Mm-hmm.
What I've said is implied right of access.
Yes.
Civil implied right of access applies to police.
And it can be revoked upon at your discretion if you ask me to leave. I know that.
It can. Okay.
Now the scene turns pivotal. The chief inspector arrives, commanding, composed, and ready to draw the line. He officially revokes the implied right of access, citing security, operations, and detainee privacy. The auditor stands his ground respectfully, clarifying that compliance doesn't equal concession. He knows this moment defines the encounter's tone. It's a rare, almost cinematic exchange, authority invoking regulation versus a citizen invoking rights. The inspector's tone is firm but not aggressive, procedure dressed in civility. What follows is a controlled retreat, not a surrender. Both sides preserve dignity, the camera witnessing a careful dance between enforcement and consent. It's the story's turning point, law in action, perception in question, balance in motion.
I mean, listen, it is what it is. I would ask you to pass comment on the incidents surrounding that.
And you've already asked me to pass comment. I'm not going to pass comment.
On camera.
What has been said has been said. West Mercia have provided a reply to that.
Yeah.
I'm very well aware that's on social media.
Mm-hmm.
I think what has been said is enough.
You think?
I do.
You don't want to further consolidate what's been said?
It's not
gather further trust from the public that this police station is kind of operating within boundaries of the law? Because obviously what people have seen, they're not very happy with. So, any further sort of comment to consolidate that West Mercia are kind of taking the required steps to make sure that incident isn't
I think
repeated?
the comments that have been made are appropriate, and they have been appropriate. And I think, as your viewers on social media will see, I think me coming out talking to you, it's been very amicable. You've complied. I've been reasonable, unless you're going to tell me otherwise.
I mean, no, I won't say that.
And I think it's all been very amicable.
It's just a little bit suspicious that you're happy to have a conversation inside office or otherwise without the presence of the camera, but on camera you're not willing to pass comment.
And you've said no to that, so I can't make you have a conversation with me. Okay? I've got to get back to my work.
The final act is reflective and revealing. Outside, the auditor presses for comment on AB's arrest, hoping for transparency on record. The chief declines, suggesting a private conversation instead. The refusal, though polite, signals the persistent discomfort of open scrutiny. The auditor stays firm, reminding viewers why the camera matters. It keeps words accountable and context unedited. Their dialogue remains calm, layered with mutual respect and subtle tension. It's not confrontation, it's principle under pressure. As the scene closes, we see the balance between professionalism and the public's right to know still unresolved. If you enjoyed this breakdown, like the video and subscribe to the channel, and we'll see you in the next video.